Okay, in this video I'm going to be showing you Sony Vegas 8 tutorial for beginners. Basically, what you may notice is your video, your Sony Vegas 8 may look different than mine because your timeline track will be on the bottom. Now, I recommend having it on top because it does make it easier to edit. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to Options, Preferences, and go to Display. Now, you will have it with this checked at the bottom, and it will look like this. Now that's okay if you like that, but I find it's easier when you go Preferences, Display, and uncheck it so it goes to the top, and it looks like that. Now also you can click and drag these to make them bigger or smaller, each individual thing. Say you wanted a really big video, you could stretch that, you could stretch this little side thing. There's loads of things you can stretch. So put it right around normal. You love that. Alright, so what you're going to need first is a video clip. I already have something opened. If you don't have a clip in, you File, Open, or click this Open, and it will open it, and you can browse through and find any video file you need. Now, you notice that you have this little scroller. You'll use the scroller to look through your video and choose any parts you want. Or you can click on it and you can use your arrow keys on your keyboard, which is one of the best ways to look through the video because it moves faster when you use the arrow keys than it does when you click and drag it. So I recommend using the arrow keys normally. Alright, so you have that, and the first, like say you open a clip, you can click on the end and you can shrink it. You can cut stuff off the end of it. So if I cut that, then the end's not there. Or you can, oops, wow, you can drag it and expand it, add or take away clips. Alright, next thing, say you wanted to cut out a clip, like say you had this section and you only wanted to see this section. You would arrow over to where you wanted to start seeing it. Say I wanted to start seeing here. You press Shift and hold it. You keep arrowing over. You keep holding the arrow. Say that's the clip I want. I would right click. You can cut, copy, delete. Say we'll copy. Now wherever you have your initial thing placed, whether it's right here or right here, wherever you right click and paste it is where it's going to go. So I can see the clip right here. We'll delete this for now. So all I have right now is this little clip. Go to the beginning, and we can see that now all I have is this clip. Just watch this for a second. So I have that clip. Now from this clip you can click and drag, say you want it a little bit more, a little bit less, whatever you need. It's the basics. From there, on the sides, these sidebars control each of the tracks, the whole track. You can change the volume on the whole track, like say I wanted it incredibly loud, none at all. Or there are mute bars. You can mute the track. Say I can see this, if I press this mute, it's not there anymore. Nothing on this track will show up if I mute it. Meaning you can hear sound, but if I mute it, there's no more sound. Okay? So that explains that. Alright, now also you can right click and you can insert video track, or if you right click on audio track you can insert an audio track. So we'll insert video track. If you have a track inserted, you can also delete the track. You can duplicate the track. So you have two tracks. So we delete that. We'll insert a video track. As you're inserting a video track, if you wanted text, you can insert text media, and that'll put a text clip. You can make it bigger, make it the size of your video or something. So we'll line it up and type in whatever you want. Let's see, we'll type in fall 8. So we have that. You can even change your font. Go down to a font that I've downloaded. There's that font. Rufa is what it's called. You can edit it, edit the size, bold, italicize, make it smaller. That will make it and placement. You can change where it's placed. Say we wanted to put it up in this corner, like that. Okay, scroll back up. Properties. Oh, here, make this a little bigger for you. Excuse me. So you can open this up. Placement. Properties. Properties allows you to change the color. So maybe not that big. I can change the color of the text. Say I wanted it like that or something. And you'll notice these little side cursors. Now what these do, when it's checkered, the checkered means there's no background. Like, all you'll see is what it's on top of. If you move, the farther down you move it, the blacker it'll get, as you can see. Like that, I can see what's underneath it. If I move it up, I can't. Now for example, the text says the same thing. If I move the text color down so I can't see it, all I'll be able to see is what's underneath it. So that can be used for cool effects. We'll leave it like that, so the background color is not there. And through effects, we can draw an outline around it. Let's just say we wanted an outline, and I'll make it white, like that, like a white outline. You can change the width, feather it, whether you want it a solid outline, or if you wanted it feathered, so it looks kind of like that. Put it like that. You can draw shadow, and that'll allow you to put a shadow in. Say I wanted to throw a little shadow underneath my thing. I can change the color and make it more obvious. Make it red. See, now I have a red shadow. I can offset it more in different directions. You can feather your shadow so it looks blurred, whatever you want. Put it like that, even. It looks cool. There's different effects like shearing horizontally, vertically. Squish the bottom. You can choose the amount it's squished. There's loads of different things you can do. Say I wanted it to look just like that. That's kind of crazy. Put it like that. Alright, so there's that. Now, something you'll notice, if I move this text block and it's down on top of that, it's not there, or either, in some cases, the text will be the only thing showing up. So you have to make sure, if you want to be able to only see the text and with the background that's there, because it doesn't have background because it's checkered, you have to make sure that it's on its own individual track. So that's the basics on different tracks and having text media. Now, which you may need, say, this button. You'll notice, hold on, let me scroll in. You see, on the end of the clips, there's different buttons. This button on the text media opens back up the effects and different things for text media. But these things, these little, you click on an event plan crop button, you click on it, what you can do, you can move around and crop out which section you want to see. Now this can be useful, like say I wanted to only see this little section, or only see this corner, little map thing. Then when I play it, all I see is this little map. So that's a little unique thing that you can do. If I open this back up, back there's the normal view. Me destroying some poor little kid. But alright, so we have that. Now what you can do, you see these little bars? This also lets you scroll through the media. Now, when you click on this button, it only opens it up for this clip. So if you have multiple clips, you can click on that one clip, and it'll only do this for this one clip. So that means when you click on this to scroll through this, it shows you up here what you're doing on the clip. When we watch it, this is what we get. So that's just a basic little showing you some cool little editing tricks and things that I can do, and hopefully you'll be able to figure out fairly quickly. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.